Alright, today we're taking a look at this new arrival. It's our 1994 Mitsubishi Bravo GT. So this is a K van from Mitsubishi. Actually not really based off of the mini cab truck. Similar dashboard, but that's about it. This one is a turbocharged inline 4. It's a 20 valve, so 5 valve per cylinder, which is interesting. And this is one of the best running K vans that I've driven. This is an absolute blast to drive. It's super smooth, super easy to drive. It feels sporty. This one, I could talk for days about how much fun it is to drive. This thing is really, really special. And it's a rare one too. You don't really see the Bravo van in Japan all that often, especially not at this age. And this condition especially. I mean, you can see by the paint, this thing is pretty immaculate. And this is a pretty cool color too, the light blue with all the original decals. It does look like it has aftermarket wheels, which look pretty good. Drum brakes in the rear, disc brakes in the front. It's full-time four-wheel drive, or all-wheel drive essentially. 5-speed manual. This one has 36,000 kilometers on the odometer, so very low mileage, especially for these engines. And you can see in the tachometer, it redlines at around 9,000 RPM, which that's due to the 5 valves per cylinder engines with that setup like to be revved out really high. So it's 3 intake valves, 2 exhaust valves, and it really enjoys being up around 6,000-7,000 RPM, kind of like a motorcycle engine. And you'll see Yamaha motorcycles have the same 5 valve setup, and a few other brands. But yeah, so 5-speed manual, shifts great. Smooth shifter, just kind of falls right into gear. AC works, heat works. Has a little aftermarket, kind of a radar detector thing in here. That'll make noises occasionally. That's really easy to take out. Pretty simple wiring setup. Yeah, go ahead and start it up. Starts right up, and yeah, the nice thing about this engine is that it's so quiet. It is mounted right under the passenger seat. Kind of in between the driver and passenger seat, but yeah, it's super quiet, super smooth. You've got some extra controls up here on the dash, so you can lock or unlock the rear gate. There's your fog lights, rear defroster, and rear wiper. Interesting horn, very deep tone to it. And this one, it looks like it's been modified in the rear with the rear seats. They drilled some new holes and moved the seats back further. So the seats, the front would have been up here because it would have been mounted to these bolts or these threads right here. But they were scooted back, so you get a lot more room actually, a lot of leg room. Typically these are very small back seats, but these ones are actually really nice, really roomy. And this is the high roof model, so you actually get a lot of headroom in here as well. It also has power windows all the way around, so a lot of vans, they don't have these windows and the sliding doors that roll down, but this one, you can see it's a power switch there, so these will roll all the way down. Sometimes they'll just pop out, or sometimes they won't move at all. You can see the GT Turbo badge. So yeah, the turbocharged model. This is kind of the top trim level for this van. Tons of storage space in here, lots of trunk space, and you can also fold these front seats down to make a totally flat cargo space. Headliner's in great shape. Everything is in great shape. You can see it has a 200 kilogram payload in the rear. It's on leaf springs in the rear, independent suspension in the front. Yeah, this is a pretty cool looking van. I really love this color, personally. This thing is, it stands out a lot more than the other K vans, as if they didn't stand out enough already. This one has a lot more character to it, and it's a rare model. You don't see the Mitsubishis all that often, so this is a very, very special van. We were really excited to pick it up in Japan, and now that it's here, it's impressed us even more. So definitely check this one out on the website, jdmcarandmotorcycle.com. Thank you for watching.